Landing a Rolex from an authorized dealer can feel like winning the lottery. Tough odds, but oh, the payoff. But let's straighten out some misconceptions about how these elusive timepieces find their wrists. Here at Opulent Oasis, we're all about debunking myths and spilling the real deal. So if you haven't smashed that subscribe button yet, what are you waiting for? Get in on all the insider watch info that's ticking your way. Behind every classy display case at an authorized Rolex dealer, there's more than just timepieces. There's a whole legacy being meticulously maintained. I mean, these retailers are preserving history one tick at a time. Each team member, from sales to service, undergoes rigorous Rolex-sponsored training to ensure they're not just skilled, but also armed with the right tools to keep your watch ticking like new. It's a blend of technical know-how and tender loving care. And yes, they're the only ones who can hook you up with that exclusive 5-year international Rolex guarantee straight from the factory. So when you pick up a Rolex, you're signing up for a legacy of precision. Wear it proudly, knowing you're part of an elite club where time is more than just numbers. Apparently, Rolex could easily jump into direct sales and watch its profits spike, but they choose to sidestep that circus. Why juggle the added risks and administrative headaches when they can stick to what they do like a boss, crafting killer wristwatches? Instead of selling straight to us enthusiasts, they team up with what we might call the extended family, official Rolex retailers. These aren't Rolex-owned shops, but more like the cool distant cousins who pass those stunning timepieces from their hands to ours. While other luxury brands tighten their grip by running their own stores, Rolex stays laid back, sticking to its old-school game plan without breaking a sweat. If you're eyeing a Rolex and want to get ahead of the line, having a cozy relationship with an authorized dealer can be your secret weapon. For those just dipping their toes into the Rolex waters, making regular appearances at the store, expressing real enthusiasm, and perhaps opting for a less in-demand model could help you click with your dealer. Knowing your stuff about Rolex and wearing your heart on your sleeve about the brand can also boost your chances. But remember, not all dealers play by the same rules. Some might take your purchase history more seriously than others. Rolex tries to encourage their dealers to open their arms to newcomers, but with watches flying off the shelves, it's a bit like juggling flaming torches. Patience and respect for the process are your allies here. Despite Rolex urging dealers to spread the love, snagging one of these beauties often requires the finesse of an art collector. It's about perfect timing, smart strategy, and sometimes just plain old luck. You see, every Rolex is a crowning piece in the kingdom of luxury timepieces. So when you're deciding on a model, there's really no wrong turn. You're on the right path either way. Opting for the suave sophistication of a Datejust or the adventurous spirit of a Submariner, you're nabbing a masterpiece. The real trick is to pick a Rolex that doesn't just sit snug on your wrist, but also fits your vibe and daily escapades like a glove. Before we move on, why not join the Opulent Oasis crew? Subscribe for fresh, cutting-edge updates. Let's get back to it. All right, let's unwrap this intriguing piece of insider info we've snagged from a manager at an authorized Rolex dealership, affectionately known as the Rolex High Demand Supply Matrix. This clever guide breaks down customers into 3 neat categories: Type A, the fresh faces with 0 purchases; Type B, the regulars who've yet to take the Rolex plunge; and Type C, the old pros who have a knack for nabbing those Rolex gems. If you're hunting for one of those hot ticket watches, you'll need to strut into the showroom in person. Sorry, but phone calls just won't cut it, regardless of your veteran status or eager newbie enthusiasm. Next on the agenda is the social media sleuthing. It's a step just for Type A and Type B folks. We take a quick peek at your social platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. Why? To make sure you're not moonlighting as a Rolex flipper, turning quick profits on rare watches. Type C clients, those seasoned pros with a solid purchase history, skip this detective work. They've earned their stripes, which probably explains why they managed to wrap those sought-after Rolexes around their wrists time and again. This policy helps keep the watch world spinning for the true aficionados, not just the fast-buck chasers. Diving deeper into the Rolex registration rigmarole, let's tackle the payment setup. For Type A clients, you'll need to flash your ID and the payment card you plan to use. no card, no start. As we pivot to the fifth criterion, we're essentially playing detective to confirm if you're running the show at any company by checking out Company's House. This step ensures we know who's who in the zoo, and it's crucial for both Type A and Type B clients. Now let's tidy up your details. The Rolex system takes a quick spin through your address, phone number, and email to make sure you're not already in our club under another guise. This is our way of keeping everything shipshape and Bristol fashion, preventing any double dips in the registration pool. It's essential for fairness and order, making sure everyone's on the level, from seasoned collectors to Rolex rookies. What's more, Rolex also insists on a detailed bio from everyone. Yep, it's like a little dossier that helps us get to know you better, no matter which client club you're in. When it comes to dishing out those coveted Rolex watches, we've got a dual sign-off process in place. This means your request passes under multiple watchful eyes to ensure every decision is as polished as the watches themselves. For our veteran collectors, we take a peek at your recent acquisitions. If you haven't snagged a Rolex in the past year, you'll need a green light from the field team manager to get back in the game. And for those of you known to us but new to the world of Rolex, any talks about beefing up your collection will also need a nod from the top. So keep those buying habits sharp. On the other hand, if you're a regular here but haven't yet snagged your first Rolex, no worries. You can still set your sights on the high-demand stunners. Just a heads up, you'll need to get your feet wet in the Rolex pool and show us a bit of buying action before we can roll out the red carpet to those top-shelf models. Navigating the current market trends and increased production is reshaping the Rolex buying game, and honestly, it's not just about snagging a bargain anymore. The best part? More reasonable prices are ushering in a new era of watch lovers, those who appreciate the fine art and rich history behind these luxury timepieces, not just the potential profit. If you're looking to wrap one of these stunners around your wrist, you've got options. The straight shooting way is through authorized dealers, where the selection is broad and the reassurance of an official warranty is like a security blanket for your investment. On the other hand, the grey market might tempt you with lower prices, but remember, there's no safety net here. Any issues could have your wallet in a twist. Let's face it, while some watch brands might give the side eye to dealers who sell to potential grey market moguls, landing a Rolex, Patek Philippe, or Audemars Piguet almost always means walking into an authorized dealer's embrace. Bottom line? Sticking with authorized dealers isn't just safe, it's smart. Why gamble with your dream watch? Grabbing a Rolex won't instantly fill your coffers, but it's no secret that many models do appreciate like a fine wine over the years. Our advice? Buy what makes your heart tick, but choosing wisely could see your wallet getting fatter. It's a bit like discovering an old lottery ticket in your jacket that turns out to be a winner, effortless and unexpectedly delightful. What do you think about our latest reveal? If it caught your interest, why not give us a little digital applause? Drop a comment, slam that like button, and don't forget to follow our channel for more. Thanks for dropping by Opulent Oasis. Stay tuned. There's plenty more where that came from in our upcoming videos.